What's up everyone, Timothy here, aka SBF21, bringing you week 1 of the SBF low tier division. Week 1 we take on Smoliv, coach of the Smoliv Garden. If you have not seen my draft recap, please do pause this video and have a watch, because yeah, you know what Pokemon I have available to myself and what Pokemon I can bring to this game. Not much to say about last week, because last week did not happen yet, so yeah, let's have a look at Smoliv's team. Smoliv does have a very strong defensive core, I believe, with Mega Audino and Registeel, combined with 3 not fully evolved Pokemon that are able, or 4 by the way, sorry, to be able to hold an Eviolite in Quaxwell, Thwackey, Krokorok and Glimmet. And his offensive part of the team is very strong. Electrode, Noivern, Hisuian, Theflotion and Passimian are all very strong offensive Pokemon. And I also forget that he has a Clawitzer, which is also offensively very strong. He does have 3 Terra Captains, just as I have 3 Terra Captains, of course. I know for sure he has a Terra Quaxwell, Terra Krokorok, and I wanna say Terra Glimmet? No, Thwackey, Krokorok and Quaxwell, I believe. Nope, I am completely wrong, because it's Terra Electrode, Glimmet and Quaxwell. Terra Electrode with Electric, Ground and Ice Terra types, Glimmet with Poison, Grass and Ghost, while Quaxwell has Water, Electric and Ground. Looking at this team, I think he will probably bring a pretty defensive core with Registeel, Mega Audino and Quaxwell. Quaxwell being able to get rid of hazards from his side of the field, while his Audino will probably be able to set up the rocks. If he really wants to lean into hazards, he can bring the Glimmet, but with my Qwilfish being very prominent against this team, I'm not really sure if he wants to bring the Glimmet to this match. I think Noivern, Scarfed, Hisuian, Theflotion and Electrode will be his offensive pieces. If he brings Passimian, I fully expect a Scarf set, but that's a big if. So yeah, let's have a look at the team I will be bringing this week. We start off with Miss Puff, the Qwilfish as a special wall and a hazard stacker. I originally had Toxic Spikes on this, but I decided to change that to Thunder Wave, so it's not really a hazard stack, but this thing can paralyze the Noivern because of the very high special defensive investment that I have with max HP, max PDEF and a careful nature. 8 points go into his attack with Poison Point, no Intimidate, because I don't want to give a Scarf Passimian a Defiant boost, so that's Poison Point. Besides that, he does have some physical offense that I can really poison with Poison Point, which I like. Think about a offensive Passimian, offensive Thwackey, a Krokorok, a Glimmet, even though Krokorok is not the best mon for me to switch into, but oh well. Quaxwell can also, while spinning away hazards, get poisoned, so that's nice. Besides the Thunder Wave, I have some support with spikes, so I can punish his switching a little bit. He has a Noivern that doesn't take any spike damage and any potential boots on other Pokemon. Barb Barrage is there to deal damage to, yeah, basically everything besides the Registeel, and I can always Flip Turn out with Flip Turn and gain some momentum. Black Sludge to recover health, and if it gets tricked away, my opponent takes damage, so that's also very nice. Next up we bring Bombardier, aka Luftwaffe, as a physical wall with the possible rocks. Also max HP, max defense with Inhibition Nature, big packs, so my defense can be lowered, and 8 points into his attack. Leftovers for some recovery. Stealth Rocks is great into his team with Noivern, Hisuian Typhlosion. Quaxwell having to switch into it. If he's boots he can't run Eviolite, so a little less bulky from that point. Knockoff, great to get rid of Eviolite on one of his 4 Eviolite Pokemon like Thwackey, Glimmet, Krokorok and Quaxwell. Endeavor is there so I can hit a Registeel for hopefully big damage, with Roost there to keep my Birdier a bit more healthy. Next up we bring Balthramar, the spinning support Cyclizard with max attack, special attack and a mild nature, 96 special defense and 160 in speed. Running heavy duty boots, but I might switch it up to AV, but I think I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with boots. Boots is great because it's a rapid spinner. AV is great so I can tank special hits a bit better, but yeah, tough call. I think I'm gonna stick with boots, but don't be surprised if I run AV later on in the battle. Draco Meteor is great to get damage off. It's my only special attacking move, so I can pretty click it freely. So U-turn for momentum, knockoff for support, and rapid spin to get rid of hazards. Pretty self-explanatory. Hisuian Zoroark, aka Cosplay, is one of my first offensive pieces. Max speed, max special attack, modest nature, running illusion of course. With max speed I am faster than non-scarfed Hisuian Typhlosion, which is great, so I can run modest and hit a little bit harder. Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, U-turn and Focus Blast as the moveset. I did first run Icy Wind so I can OHKO a switch in on the Noivern, but after talking it over with another coach, I was like, yeah, okay, it's a very situational move. Focus Blast gives me something to hit Registeel for super effective damage. Sludge Bomb is there for Mega Audino, for Thwackey. Shadow Ball is neutral into most things besides the Mega Audino, which takes no damage from it, and Krokorok, which takes not very effective damage from it, but Focus Blast hits that thing for super effective, so that's all good. U-turn, so I have a great pivot option, so just like with Cyclizar and Hisuian Quillfish. And next up, another offensive piece is Lucario, aka Anubite, with a physical setup sweep. 176 speed with Jolly Nature ensures I outspeed, and I need to say this correctly, I outspeed a non-scarf Passimian, I believe. Passimian is 80, Lucario is base 90, so probably non-scarf Passimian. With the Chople Berry I can take a body press from a Registeel, and close combat should always 2-hit KO this thing. With a Swords Dance up, it can even OHKO, but depending on the Registeel's spread. Meteor Mash is great into Mega Audino, into the Glimmet, and Extreme Speed is just a great way of breaking or sweeping through a team if it's already damaged. But if Lucario can sweep, we always have Namazu the Whiscash as a mixed sweeper. 176 speed, AVs with a naive nature. That way I don't bring down my special attack or my physical attack. Oblivious as the ability, and attack and special attack with 128 and 204 special attack, 128 attack. 204 speed, special attack EVs makes it so I can always OHKO a Noivern with Ice Beam. Dragon Dance for setup to boost my speed and my physical attack. A weakness policy once I get into my Terra Poison form. I only am weak to Psychic and Ground, and Krokorok can't OHKO me with EQ, I believe. High horsepower over Earthquake, because if he brings Thwacky, Earthquake will do less damage, while high horsepower is not weakened by the grassy terrain. And Terra Blast, because it just is great into my opponents with Terra Poison. So, these are the 6 Pokemon I will be bringing. I am going to contact Smoliv, and yeah, let's jump into the battle. So here we are with Smoliv. Not fully what I expected. A Glimmet, probably Mortal Spin, get rid of hazards, probably Scarf Pessimian, Registeel defensive with Audino. I don't think I was all that much off, honestly. First of all, what do I want cosplay to cosplay as? And do I want to start off with cosplay? I can always start off with Namazu. I don't think that's a bad idea. And cosplay will be cosplaying as I think Lucario is the best for that. Whiscash versus Noivern. Let's see. Whiscash, Noivern. This is Boots. If I go Terra Poison, does not do anything for Draco Meteor. Specs is a possibility. If he is Choice Specs, I straight up die. Right? Yeah. Life Orb, there's a 50-50. Bombardier. Doable. Nope. Okay, I feel like best bet is just click the Ice Beam. I don't have Eldegoss and I don't have, so he knows this is my only Terra type Pokemon. I'm gonna just hit the Ice Beam. Oof, big miss. That's a very bad first turn on his part, not gonna lie. I mean, Hurricane on Whiscash. Yeah, he needed to be Choice Specs to have a chance to kill, so Registeel. I can click high horsepower to gauge damage, so I don't think that's a bad plan here. Not sure what Registeel is going to do against Terra Poison Namazu. And afterwards I can always click DD, so Body Press, Heavy Slam. Yeah, let's just try it. 36, Earthquake, 68. Ooh, damn. Earthquake. Wait, 68%. Is this thing offensive? As if yes, how much? I did 36. So something like this. I did get my weakness policy procced, so should be okay with high horsepower here. If I can take out the Registeel, I'll be over the moon. If Namazu can take the Registeel out, it has done more than I would have expected from that thing in the first turn, so reconnecting, high horsepower, Bassimian, 63, Bassimian, 63, either a low roll or he has a bit more defensive investment. Terra Blast should be enough, with Ice Beam as well, by the way. But looking at his team, I don't see any reason for me to click Ice Beam at this point, so Terra Blast, EQ. I think I'm going into Luftwaffe because if Bassimian is scarfed, let's see, Bombardier. Even a close combat is a 3-hit KO into me. So I think that's not a bad idea. I'm getting my rocks up, great into his Typhlosion, and it's chip on things like Registeel, Bassimian. I mean, it's always chip, so by the way, Namazu is gone. And I think I want to switch in Mrs. Puff. Miss Puff here, Mrs. Puff. Thunder Wave. I think that's whatever. I can Thunder Wave it as well, by the way. Only thing that I want to take. Will he switch in Bassimian here? I don't see a reason why he would. I'm clicking T-Wave, he's wishing up. Okay. I'm clicking Barbarage. In case he goes Registeel, that's whatever. If he goes Bassimian, Quillfish, I don't do enough to take it down. Registeel, okay, that's fair. I know this thing is offensive because Earthquake did a lot. Offensive Registeel taken over Quillfish. Registeel, Earthquake, max attack, Adamant Nature. Doesn't do all that much. Bombardier doesn't take much damage as well. And I can click knockoff for his items, so that's also nice. Moise, clicking knockoff. Assault Vest, 33% from a Rock Slide. Rock Slide, 33%, yeah. That seems about right. Would he go for something else now? Rock Slide, Earthquake. I mean, without an item, knockoff did 23 with an item, so without, I still do damage and I keep pressure on him. If he goes into his Audino, that's a bit annoying, to be honest. Yeah, I'll know. Knock doesn't do much, but it is damage, and damage gives me intel. It did 7%, so probably something this. I guess somewhat invested. If I switch in Lucario here, I don't do that much, so Miss Puff seems to be my safest option here. Wish into Passimian. I mean, last time he went for Registeel. I can play it safe, go for Barbarage. I think Flip Turn might be safer. Yep, Passimian. Can Passimian Okomi? And do I have any damage besides the kill on Whiscash? Nope. I do not have any damage. Against the last time I switched in Birdier. Guaranteed 3 hit if he's scarfed. He has moved, so no life orb. I am at 80%, so CC is a 2-shot. I don't think so. I can click Thunder Wave, see what he goes for. U-turn. Ooh, let's go! That's big for me. I go into Cyclozar. Well, he goes for a Mud Shot. Interesting. Do I outspeed? Yes, of course. I guess he will be switching in Registeel. I think I'll Draco. 212. Ooh, max speed. He lives? Damn. Limits. Cyclozar. Eviolite. 67, so maybe max Fizz Death. With me being at -2, I should be able to take it out. Knockoff is a roll, so I'm not even thinking. Okay, great turn. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Miss Puff. Wish into his Glimmet, I guess. Passimian Poisoned is pretty nice because Registeel, okay. 14%, 57. Registeel. What have I done damage with? Yeah. Amazu. Whiscash, high horsepower did 36%. So let's say he's this. If I go into Lucario, I do have a likely KO here. 69%. Do I risk it? Focus Blast from Zolwark is a guaranteed Oko even. Ah, screw it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Earthquake, Rock Slide. Next attack, Adamant into Zolwark. I can live at least one, so I'm going for a Focus Blast. Shadow Ball into Focus Blast. Might KO. And a crit. Because everything I miss, everything I can miss, it will certainly go wrong. I mean, Hexy the Hex. Let's go Luftwaffe. Because, of course. Oh, nice. SBF. Does he go for Glimmet? We'll see. Protect force up, okay. Spikes, Wish, Protect, Thunder Wave. I don't think. This Audino will have a offensive move to hit. That para on Miss Puff is so annoying. He probably knows it's not Lucario, but still. I can scout, I can at least use cosplay to see if this is scarfed or not, because if he outspeeds, he's definitely scarfed. Pessimian, I mean, I pretty much know it is, but still. Shadow Ball. Does this give me the opportunity though? I know he's scarfed because he outsped. But that's the only way he outspeeds. So, knockoff doesn't do all that much. I can set up a sword stance here. Glimmet. +2. Watch me miss this. Oh. That's better than I expected. Frisk, Chople. This thing also screams Scarf. But, Typhlosion is Sui, all-out attacker into Quillfish. Doesn't do all that much. And I can get rid of his Toxic Spikes. 35%. No more you, by the way. 35%. That thing is choice specs, isn't it? Yes, sirree. No way he's gonna stay in. He is. Okay. But he... Huh? Shadow Ball. 35% Eruption. 35% eruption. 35. Yep. And Shadow Ball 45. Of course. Means Bolt Remora will outspeed. Shadow Ball will definitely kill me if I go into the bird air. I'm just delaying the Bolt Remora. Yeah. Well, that's GG. Because I don't see a way out of this for me. Not gonna lie, I am pretty salty with all the hacks going wrong, but I don't think I played that bad, man, but I mean, Thunderwave can't move. This was a pretty safe switch for him. Second Paralyze. Draco misses. Another paralysis. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to talk a lot about this anymore because yeah. Let's just head over to who's going to be the MVP of this battle, because I have not much more to say about this. So, the possible MVPs for this battle are either the Whiscash, which really punched a hole through his team at the beginning, that Mecha Audino kinda patched up with all that wishing support, but still. Or the other option, I believe, is Luftwaffe, because it did a better job than I expected it to do, especially for a 6-pointer. Yeah, did decent. Talked it over with Smoliv. He also agreed it was kind of a hexy game, so yeah, what you gonna do about it? Let's hope next week will go a bit better, a little bit less hexy, and yeah, we'll see. Leaves me with just asking who was your MVP down below, and if you haven't, please leave a subscription, because I try to get to 100 subscribers at the end of the year, and I'm always halfway there, so every subscription that I get is helping me get closer to that goal. So if you like this content, just leave that subscription. If you don't, or you don't want to, don't. You're not obligated to do so, because this is a free country, or whatever country you're in, and can't be sure. Yeah, thank you all for watching again, and I hope you have a good one. See you next time. Bye!